Yeah. Is this going on YouTube? Or,
Yeah, man.
oh,
I think a lot
gotcha.
of people actually get a lot of value just from watching the coaching and whatnot from YouTube. Can you
Yeah.
see?
Yeah.
Actually, let me just share so you can see my screen. That way, I can show you my mouse and whatnot as well. Okay, cool. Can you see?
Let's see. Yes.
Okay, cool. So we're Lee Sin versus Zed this game. Well, they have a Jin with
Right.
Ignite. Interesting.
Yeah.
Zed's like a. It's kind of like a weird pick, right? It's not like insanely good, but the issue with Zed's clear is that it's so quick because of his passive. He's like
Yeah.
non-stop procs it. So if you are gonna look for any sort of invade, you should do it early. But his clear is actually really quick. His level 1 is terrible though, so it's something that you can like take advantage of. This game, I guess we should ask you, who do you think you should be playing for this game?
I wanted to play around the Jinx, to be honest. I do
Okay,
play around the Jinx a lot. Um, but I mean, it didn't go so well. So
okay. Um, let me just get the notepad going here. Okay, wants to play around Jinx. I agree with. Like Shen Lane is just it's just like Shen Lane, so not really much you can do. Malphite's gonna be useful anyway, so it's not really worth going top unless it's like any sort of like free kills.
exactly.
Yeah, I'd say playing around bot and then mid. Like enemy mid is really useless until level 6. So
Right.
I mean, I guess it's hard to set up a gank because of spell shield, but definitely Jinx is the way you win this game for sure. And then maybe like slowing the Zed down. So if Zed gets fed, like he'll just one shot kind of these 3 champs, and then you're just fucked.
Yep.
Prevent Zed from snowballing, getting fed. I would say it's also important to think about like what the enemy team wants to accomplish as much as like what we want to accomplish, and that kind of helps you plan, I guess, properly. I don't know if you ever think of it that way, but it's actually a really good way to think about the game.
Yeah. Sometimes, depending on the team comp, it's easier for me to understand that.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay, let's see how it goes. Lux base check Zed. Actually, E started. Interesting. Kind of like a whole lot of nothing is happening here.
Yeah. Exactly.
And then like enemy bot rotates and you just get fucked.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Yeah,
That was
this
just a
is
bad. That was a
yeah
terrible.
yeah. I don't think this we ever do anything like this.
Yep.
Like unless it's like we know Shen is coming, but like I guess he's not even like watching. Like if he had walked down here, maybe it's possible. But as soon as she goes E, I'm saying to myself, okay, I don't think we can ever kill here because like
Yep.
there's no way of actually like just Heartsy seeing him. Um, yeah, so maybe just a little bit of overforce on the level 1,
Yeah.
which isn't really necessary. Like if I'm gonna invade Zed, it's more like invade him on camp timers as opposed to level 1, unless you have like really
Yeah.
good setup. Which in this case, like she didn't go root, and he's not really paying attention, and he didn't even go taunt anyways. So
I think it was
um,
more of the lines that like I saw she face checked the bush. Zed was there, and I wanted like to prevent her from dying. I didn't
I
know
see.
if her team was around there. I mean, Malphite was top jerking off, but um, I didn't know like I didn't know if what's it called, the mid laner was there.
Yeah,
I wasn't paying attention
Mouse.
to
Yeah.
the mid laner. Yeah, so I figured like she was gonna get screwed. So that's why I showed, but I should have just left.
Yeah.
Especially she her skill was what was it, her W?
She
What
got
did she
E
use? It
for
was her
E.
E.
Yeah. and you both die here. Do they die? Or does he die?
I believe he dies too. Yeah,
Holy
he
shit.
dies. So it's just everybody dies. So that's already a bad start.
Yeah, Jin has 2 kills. I mean, he's kind of just as behind as you are, but he actually will clear faster than you. Because,
He
like,
clears a shitload faster
yeah,
than me.
once he starts getting his passive, it's like 300 health in auto.
Yeah, it's fucking nuts.
Yeah, so this is, you're kind of forced to do red
Y-
leashless with Q start.
Yeah, with Q start. Yeah, which is what fucked me up in the beginning. So I was like, damn, man, this is
Yeah.
bad.
Like, look how
But I
much
didn't
quicker.
realize. Yeah, like I didn't realize he cleared that fucking fast. You know what I mean? I'm still doing my blue buff over here, and I was gonna take. Oh, so this was another. So I figured that. Well, actually, I didn't know he clears that fast.
Yeah.
That was one thing. I didn't know he cleared that fast. So, me knowing that, I would have definitely just literally left the scuttle. I would have just did my gromp.
Yeah.
I would have probably checked it, but by that at that time, I would have been probably like level 4. And when I saw him, um, I wasn't really. I was like half HP, level 3, and I saw him with double buff, and I was like, shit, that's not good.
Yeah, I think something to think about here. Let's just put on red vision. So, I mean, we don't know where he started, right? We had no indication. One thing we have to just
Yeah,
think about is like we're clearing this way. Like, could he be matching our clear right now? Could what? Like, if I'm Zed here, I'm never clearing towards top anyways. I'm clearing
yeah,
top to bottom towards my bot lane because it's Malphite versus Shen. So most likely he's gonna match your clear. Now, obviously this is just like maybe lack of knowledge around the matchup with like
yeah.
knowing like Zed's clears insanely fast. But even if you don't know that, something to think about is like, okay, if I'm gonna go contest this crab, like, can I realistically win the fight? So I mean, like their bot
I
like
see.
has prio, like mid kind of has first move over your mid and over your bot. Like they enemy team both has first move. So then it's like you can't. It's like already you should be
I see.
making the yeah like the calculation. Like, can I even contest this if the enemy jungler's here? Like, can I fight and we're even strength? You most likely
Like a
can't.
big fat no. Yeah,
Yeah, contest
like straight up no. Can't contest the crab.
because of no like no prio in lanes. And there's nothing wrong with just
Yep.
taking your Gromp basing and then you probably get this crab on the way back. So you're not actually down
Yeah.
anything. But instead, like here, you get shoved off. I think you have to blow flash. Now run
Well,
a base.
realistically, yeah. And realistically, like if I well, like I don't know. Do you think if I was level 4, I could have fought that? Because I would
Um,
have healed off the Gromps, right? But I don't know if he'd still stick around.
I think if you're level
Um,
4, it might be easier for you. But I mean, it is if Zed hits everything, it's like it's definitely a tough duel. You have to dodge.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
And then I
regardless. It's
burned
like
flash there.
their bot should have first move on yours, so it's not even worth fighting over.
I see. Oh,
Like
okay. So
that's the point.
either or, it's not
Yeah,
even a question at this point.
because if you go to
It's
one v
just
one
up.
him, but I mean, in this case, Nami actually moved sooner, but they should actually move first, and
Yeah, because they have
he should move
prio. But
first as well.
objectively, I see.
Yeah, the
That makes
better play
sense.
here is just like to take Gromp, give this up. Um,
Port back and go check
yeah, because
the other crap.
you're already super fucked on your clear from what happened level 1.
Gotcha.
So like you're super late to the crab timer.
Yep.
Like we're here 340, 10 seconds later, and then it's yeah. Like I would just take this and get a base probably. I think that's the more consistent play to make.
Got it. Yeah, I actually didn't think about it that way. Like how you were talking about both lanes, you know, they have prio. Can we fight that? Like I just didn't think about it.
Yeah,
I was just thinking about it like if I can grab it, sneak it as fast as possible before, because like I said, I didn't know how fast where he started or how fast he cleared.
mhm.
So my thought process was more like, can if I can steal it real quick and then I'll just go back to Grump.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
then bang,
I see.
you know. But
I
I didn't
see.
like as soon as I saw him, like right there, I was like, shit, he's level 4 already. So that must mean he already cleared.
Yeah, he's already done an entire full clear.
Yeah, yeah, and I was like, fuck, man, this is bad.
So that's where like we spoke about at the start is like maybe thinking the enemy jungler's game plan as well as your own. So this will let you
Right.
understand like obviously it's not gonna give you 100% information, but if you start the game thinking, okay, they have a Zed jungle, he wants to snowball, play for his like carry lanes. Obviously, tank lane you don't usually ever want to clear up towards. If he gets ahead, he's gonna shit on these three champs. So he should be pathing towards his bot lane and his mid lane, as opposed to his top lane. So then we know, okay, he's most likely gonna start top, clear down towards bottom. But I mean, yeah, you don't know how quickly Zed's gonna clear. Now you do, I guess. But something to think about as well in your matchups is like, okay, is this clear quicker than mine? Like certain champs are just quicker than Lee, no matter what.
I feel like most of
Um,
them are for the most part, honestly. No
most
matter
I'd
how
say
hard I
most,
try,
yeah.
yeah, I mean, I can't think of I don't know, I can't think of any champs right now, but I
Graves
mean,
is
when I
like slow. I don't think Viego's is quicker.
really?
Yeah,
So they both land at like 330. If you can land
I
at
think it's
330 at a
I think it's like 320 ish. If you do like the Lee Sin one properly, you can get around like 315.
really? Oh, but with
Yeah.
two smites or with one?
I think it's probably two smites, but I know there's people who've done it with one. But it's just a lot of like meticulous
Mm.
practice. Um,
Yeah, I struggle with that. I can barely hit 330.
really?
I
Okay,
must have done something wrong.
yeah, that's
Yeah,
something to.
yeah. I usually always get there at like 330, like at the at the timer of the crab.
Yeah, okay. I can show
So
you
I'm ready
after
to fight
this, and
usually.
then
Yeah, for sure.
I mean, obviously, in this case, like you got behind early, you had to start camps late, so you're gonna be slower. But
Yeah.
um,
Yeah, I just didn't realize Zed was that fucking fast. He's like Karthus pretty
yeah,
much.
yeah,
Like it's ridiculous.
yeah, it's insane. So yeah. Anyways, if we take the comp here, we get level 4. He probably doesn't get double crab. What happens here?
I thought he got taunted because he taunted, but he
Ah,
actually
he dodged
the
it.
Zed actually dodged it. Yeah, I didn't realize. I figured he got taunted because he started walking towards the shed, and I was like, oh shit, he's taunted.
That's fine.
So I just queued.
Yeah, this is all. That's fine though. I think that was a good play to look for in the case that you could dive or
Mm-hmm.
like counter it. So it's good. The only issue is like because of that, we didn't take this Gronk. We're down an extra camp because he's
Done an
taking
extra
his
camp.
full clear and he took both crabs. So
I see.
like yeah, he has 3 camps on us right now. Okay, let's see. Here. Why didn't you just go around here?
Um, I don't know honestly. I just figured it might be quicker if I just W'd. Probably should have.
Yeah, I think that's
Maybe
like
just to
the.
avoid the ward. If I don't know if it was warded or not, to be honest. So I just wanted to avoid them start running away. I believe we still get the we still get the kill.
Yeah, they still greed like crazy. Wow, that actually works out. Um.
Mhm.
Okay. Yeah, I get it. Yeah, you want to avoid in case there is a ward, but
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
kind
because
of
then
like
they'll just start running. They'll start running, and then at that point the fight's gonna be more a little bit past like towards the mid. I mean the mid section
I feel
of
like if they're
their.
if they're already here, they're kind of fucked, regardless if they have a ward or not. Because
Mm,
like look at how you're walking us here. And let's
mm-hmm,
just imagine you walked around here.
mm-hmm.
Okay, so we're here, we're here, we're here. We're like, I guess I feel like they only react because you show, but I guess if they have a ward here, yeah, it's tough. If she hits the
Yeah,
bubble,
because
this
then I
actually
have to
works
gap
out.
close regardless. Yeah, I have to gap close regardless, and there was gin traps there too, right? Are those gin traps?
Yeah, I don't
I mean,
disagree.
I didn't know they were there, but I mean, now that I'm looking at it, I guess my thought process was to react as quick as possible and get there because
Yeah.
they were really shoved in. So I wanted to just get in there and start some shit
Okay.
because we win that, we win that. So
Yeah, I don't disagree. I don't disagree. If she,
I believe I just queued the wrong person. I should have queued the Jin instead of the
why didn't she throw traps or anything? Yeah, you're like they're actually both dead if your teammates hit their abilities.
Oh yeah.
Luckily, they just like run it down.
Oh
Um,
yeah, they agreed for it.
like why is she even doing that?
So it worked
Okay,
out,
that
and
works out.
I gave here I don't know why. I think we kill. Yeah, we do kill.
Yeah, that's good. I think Dragon would be too greedy here.
You
Oh,
think it's too greedy there?
Shen's actually staying for it. Okay.
Yeah, and then I think
No,
we
that's
kill
fine.
these guys again, and
If
we
Shen was
finish the
basing,
dragon.
I would say yeah, don't do it. But if he's staying for it, yeah, that's fine.
He did want to go back, but the see he is trying to go back, but the but the
Dragon
dragon
keeps
fucked him.
canceling it.
Yeah,
Oh,
so
that's good.
he was actually duoing with me.
Oh, was
He's
he okay?
dueling with me. Yeah, so he's telling me that he lost quite a bit of XP in the top
Yeah,
lane.
yeah, yeah. He lost a lot for that.
So he doesn't know if it was worth or not.
I mean, we get
He
first
does get a
strike.
kill
Do we
off of
double
it.
kill again? Only get one. Okay. And it's Malphite versus Shen. Both champs will be useful. The only thing is, like, Zed gets grubs, and then he gets your top side as well.
He gets fucking everything. Yeah, and here I didn't notice there was a ward there.
Yeah.
I guess it's lack of map awareness because as soon as I go over that ward, he shifts.
Yeah.
So
No, I think, like,
objectively that would be correct if there wasn't a ward there. If I looked at the map and nobody moved, right?
yeah, but you also need to think about, like, how long have you been on the map for? So, like,
Oh, okay.
look at your items, right?
Right.
So here, like, the reason why I was saying Dragon's too greedy is because, like, you've been on the map and basically haven't bought anything in a while. So if you, like, look at your gold, you have
Oh, okay, okay,
2,000
okay.
gold.
Yeah,
So like
yeah.
even if you go for this, you're gonna clear it so slow because you don't have any of your gold spent into items.
Holy shit! I have 1,000 gold over the Zed.
Well, you're actually up like 200 gold on Zed. You
Oh,
have
oh no, I was looking at the wrong number. Sorry, I was
yeah,
looking
you
at
have
the wrong
2k
number.
gold to spend. So like you're kind of close to. I think you have Eclipse right now in base. Eclipse is like
Yeah,
2,800. You have two swords.
yeah,
So you have
yep,
Eclipse. So it's like instead of even going for this, you should just take a base.
yeah,
It's
yeah.
kind of like bad, like really bad tempo because you've been on the map for
The map.
so long.
I need to go back and
Yeah, you're
and
trying to
take some more
get
gold.
You're trying to take too much, basically.
I see.
Trying to take too much without resetting.
I I tend to do that too. I tend to like try to take as much as I can before I base. So that actually makes a lot of sense.
Like this isn't a bad play, I guess. Like I get it. Yeah, he just took grubs. He just took grubs. You know
That's
he's
why
up
I went
here.
there. Yeah, yeah, that's
Yeah,
exactly why I went there.
you're on a
Yeah.
base. Shen's on a base. Who else is on a base? Lux is on a base. Like three of you are resetting. It's just like it's a big coin flip.
Yep. Yep. And
Uh,
then bot is potentially coming back because we just killed them.
it's a big
Or
coin flip, and it's more just like sometimes it works out and sometimes it doesn't. It's like obviously the ward that's here is a good ward from them. They kind of have wards everywhere, but like all your team is on a base and you have Eclipse, so it's like you just kind of have to weigh your options. Like, if I even get this off,
what
you
do I get
know,
out of it? Pretty much.
yeah,
Yeah.
I get three camps and an island from Zed. That's great, but what are the chances that there's a ward or like maybe even Zed is gonna base after Grubs and just walk right down to his bot lane? When I can just go get my Eclipse type of thing.
I see.
and maybe like invade after, like, because you have to. I mean, you can assume your whole top lane, your top side is gone after he takes grubs, and then you just kind of get your
Right.
Eclipse base, take these camps, and then you can look to fight or re-invade type thing. Or you could look to dive here even. But yeah, it's an unlucky ward. I like the look. It's just unlucky ward, and you end up blowing flash and
I
getting
should have
better
just
kill.
I should have just killed the support, but I
Yeah,
didn't see the support. I didn't look at her. I just saw the skill, right?
yeah.
So
So I just
I
want to.
could have just killed her, but it doesn't matter. It's still a bad play now that I'm looking at it.
This is the reason why I want you to base. Like, let's look here. When's the last time
Yeah.
you came out of base? I think it's right here,
When I
429.
died.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so
it was when I died, I think.
429,
Yeah.
and now it's 4 minutes later,
And still no base.
and you haven't spent any gold yet.
Yeah.
So it's definitely just much better just to base here.
Mm-hmm.
Um, just to like maintain good, strong tempo, like get your gold on the map, because like maybe if you have Eclipse here, you could actually turn like and trade a 1-for-1 or something like that. But
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
um,
Well, yeah, I do a lot more damage with Eclipse.
yeah, we're on the map. We're just on the map. The map with gold for way too long.
Mm-hmm.
The base and spend. Like, unfortunately, it's like you can't get the dragon and his bot side, so it's kind of like one or the other. And in this case, we
Yeah.
didn't know he was on grubs till after the dragon, so what you can
Yeah.
do is take this knowledge and be like, okay, he took grubs, he took my top side. I know his bot side is still up. I can base, get my eclipse, and then
And invade.
I should have an item over him in the next fight, and then look
So
to
I
fight
could
him.
possibly invade him
Yeah,
after I do all that stuff, and I have if he's still there, obviously.
yeah, exactly. Because like he only comes down because he saw you on a ward.
Exactly. Yeah. Yeah.
So instead, like you go top, and then it's just like kind of do like a whole lot of nothing.
Yep.
So you have to assume that all of this is gone already.
Yeah, and the reason why I went mid was because I don't know why Lux was top, but the reason why I went mid, I felt like I was so behind in XP because
Yeah,
he just took my whole top side. So I wanted to catch up as fast as possible, but obviously this was the wrong play. I should have just gone top. We possibly could have gotten a double.
yeah, yeah. I think yeah, you have to go top here if anything. But like it's also it's Malphite, man. He's just gonna R flash out. Like I don't. I would just path back down to bot side and then like play for my strong lane probably.
Yeah, that's the yeah. Yeah, that's kind of why I hesitated on ganking. I didn't expect the mouse to be there.
Yeah,
I know he was MIA, but I didn't expect him to be there. So that's why I didn't really go for the gank.
he's up 10 camps on you right now.
Jesus Christ. Yeah,
Yeah,
at this point I'm like, yeah, I'm supremely behind and this is the fucking worst with Lee Sin.
yeah, I agree. I mean, you did get an early eclipse, but then like we got him, we just kind of did a whole lot of nothing.
Yep. Waste of time basically.
It's also, it's almost like he's like really controlling the top side of the map really well, and like sometimes you just kind of have to let it go, and then just like only play for the bot side of the map. That's all you can really do. This is fine to grab this.
Yeah, I was just not respecting the ult.
Yeah, I think it's like you're at the point where it's like you feel like you're so insanely behind that you're forcing to try and like get anything you
Yep.
can.
Yeah, that's pretty much, yeah, that's how I felt.
Yeah, like he's up 13 camps now.
At this point, I'm fucking terrified, man. I don't even want to go inside my jungle.
Yeah,
I'm like, shit, man. Oh, I think this goes really well. Oh no, it doesn't. I'm thinking of another. Thinking of another. No,
So when you're
never
behind
mind.
like this, what you want to do is you just want to play slow, and you kind of want to let the other team make a mistake. Because like if you keep coin flipping shit, like they're just gonna stat check the shit out of you.
Yeah.
So like
They're just
making
gonna
sure
keep
you're
even.
clearing and just like keeping your farm up is the best thing you can do, as opposed to like
What
trying
about
to.
ganking? What about
Ganking is
ganking?
fine, like if it's like a like a number advantage scenario, or if it's like a
Hmm.
free kill. Like basically when you're behind, you just want to look for like your highest percentage plays and go for those, as opposed to like this top gank here is a really low percentage play up here.
Yeah.
Or is it out of base here?
Yep.
Because it's Malphite who has ult. So even if you
Yep.
walk up, he's just gonna R out.
Yeah. Old flash. I mean,
Yeah, so it's
yeah.
just
Which is
low
why,
percentage.
literally, why when he was right. So, when I saw him right there is when I was like, nah, that's a no go, because like you said, he could just ult out of there. So
Yeah.
that's why I went mid. But I should have just went straight bot, honestly.
Yeah, I would have just went right to my bot camps out of the base because you lost all
Because
this
I didn't
after the grubs.
well, I didn't know the top side was gone, to be honest. But
Mhm.
I should have assumed it right as soon as, because I knew my bot side camps were up for a fact.
Yeah,
So I guess I go towards my bot side camps because I know that they're there.
yeah, exactly. You kind of just assume that he took your top camps after the grubs, and then it's
Yeah,
like,
because that's exactly what happens. I go top, trying to find out if they're there, and they're not. So I just wasted all this time going top when I could have just went my bot
yeah,
side and cleared that, right?
yeah, yeah. Which we do that now,
Yeah, this is what we
but
should have done like 2 minutes ago, but I ended up trolling and going top and then dying. I don't know. I felt like I just trolled this whole fucking game, man. I just feel like I trolled so hard, and then I think I troll here. Yeah, this is where I troll even more, just griefing,
yeah, it's just like I guess it's like
reportable, honestly.
your tempo is really bad
Yeah.
this whole
Oh yeah.
game. 'Cause it gets fucked here, so you're already really late, and then I mean this is all fine. Like, there's nothing you can really do here. But when it's like slow like this, like I would just opt to full clear and then reset. And this is kind of like
Okay.
how you would fix it.
I see.
Because like even if it's any other jungler here, like they have first move.
Yep.
Like I mean I guess maybe your bot could beat them, but they also have a wave that's pushing to their towers. So if you just give that up, take this, reset, you can probably path back to this because he doesn't cross. Like this guy's tempo is really really good this game.
Yeah, he capitalized like every fucking thing
Yeah,
it just felt like he capitalized every little mistake I made.
but things kind of get equalized and then we throw them away again.
Yeah, right here, exactly. After the dragon play, right? We get a
Yeah,
couple kills, and then we get the dragon and everything, and I fail
yeah.
to go
Like
back and spend.
so we kill one, we kill two, and then we actually kill three. Get
Yeah.
3 kills, and we get early drag, and then you get level 6 spike, and then it's like, okay, that's probably enough for me. Oh, it's actually 4 kills. And then should be insta base, in my opinion.
Like, get the fuck out of dodge, basically.
Yeah,
Yep.
yeah. Insta base. I guess you can just assume. I would probably go and just check this camp. If you want to check
Hmm.
your top side, I would just check your raptors, and then you can kind of assume this is probably gone. But then like we just want to go right back down and play for bot. Like our bots actually, they're actually not doing bad at all. And we want to
Yeah.
make sure Jinx wins.
No, the
But
shit takes a turn for the like shit goes to shit, man. This
yeah,
game, it gets worse.
yeah, it just gets like
It's just that perception of me feeling like I'm just so fucking behind, right? So I'm like
yeah,
just trying everything I can to get back in the game and looking for plays or whatever, and it's just
yeah.
a
He's
struggle,
just
and I
so
just
far
end up
ahead of you.
griefing.
Yeah, he's so
Yeah,
far ahead.
he's two. I believe he's 2 levels on me, right? Yeah, he's 2 levels
Yeah,
on me.
and then he still has his
Yeah,
full
so I,
top side to get.
yeah, I see that shit, and I'm like, oh fuck, man. I don't
It
know how I'm
literally
gonna.
actually all gets fucked off the level 1, just because it throws off your timing
Yeah,
really bad. It's not like
Yeah.
it's so important in like your first levels 1 to 6 that you don't get behind.
Yeah, I'm not gonna do that anymore. I'm just like, I'm honestly, I fuck invades, man. It just sets me behind every single time, and
It's
it's just not worth it.
like it's fine if
Like
like
early invades like that.
it's like organized in like you, because you guys do actually win this 3v3, but it has to be like you three together. Shen was still top, like she didn't go root,
Yeah.
which I mean
Yep.
going E is fine if Shen is there. It has taunt, but um yeah, there's like a few deaths here where you just kind of like,
We're just giving for no reason.
yeah, like you give a lot of deaths for no reason this game. Because it's such a big play for you guys to make here, it actually swings the game pretty well. And like gets you back in the game.
Yeah, but I just pissed it away after that that invade.
Yeah, let me give, I think Zed gets a kill here.
Yeah, he gets the last kill. Or
He
the
gets that
last hit,
kill.
sorry.
And then this one you go top and he gets another kill, I think. Right here.
Yeah, he kills me again.
Yeah. And then you go mid and you die to Malzahar again.
Yep.
Right after
I do
this.
my camps and then I go mid. And
Yeah,
then
so one shots the
I grief.
Lux here.
Yep. Yep. He just hits R, walks away.
Yeah.
And then I just keep griefing. 100% reportable.
Yeah. It's yeah, it's tough when you get behind like that, and then you feel like you need to like make. It's actually the opposite. If you feel like you have to make like high end plays to kind of get back in, or like high risk plays, the best thing you can do, honestly, is just like play slow, farm, and just wait for like them to make a mistake or them to like give you an opportunity.
I don't think I
Like
get
here,
it.
he's actually trolling here. If your team rotates, it's 3-on-1.
Yeah, that's why
But
I got the hell out of there. Well, I didn't want to get ultied on, to be honest, and I'm 2 levels behind, so I'm like, no, I don't want to fight that thing.
yeah, I mean this is really hard to play.
Yeah.
I think you guys actually get out though, which is insane.
Yeah, we get out. Yeah, we get out.
What are we down? We're down 7k gold. That has how much on us? He has 1.4k on us. Mid has 2k. Like, holy shit, he's up 2k gold on Shen.
He was just sitting up there just farming and taking towers.
Yeah.
For free, basically. And then I think do we die here?
You got the Jin shutdown, but I don't think it's worth.
Nope.
It's still just like
Not
completely
worth-
cooked.
just
It's
super,
completely
yeah,
cooked.
super,
Bro.
super fucked. Yeah, yeah.
Stars out. There's really not much you can do besides like keeping your farm up,
Yeah.
and then just like you're really just looking to see if there's any sort of
Yeah, at this point, I mean, I'm just trying to get as much as I can. I'm getting absolutely flamed the fuck out of my team right now, and
yeah.
they're all flaming each other, actually. Like, everybody's just flaming each other. Bots flaming mid's flaming me, I'm flaming, like, just,
Yeah, I get that.
they're all fucking pissed off, and
Yeah, the best thing you can do, like I said, farm, play slow. Ideally, you capitalize on getting some shutdowns. Like if you see anyone like overextended in side lane, but like everybody
Yeah.
on their team is so far ahead of everybody else on your team, that
yeah.
it's like super fucked, you know.
Yep. So at this
I mean,
point, I'm
at
like,
least you have
well,
the side
everyone's
shutdown.
fucking. Yeah, I did. Everyone's just super tilted out of their minds, and I'm just like, fuck, man. How can I win this game?
Yeah, it's kind of like long gone. Except for
Yeah.
plays like this, actually, where they overstay after
Yeah,
like
so this is what you're talking about. That just like wait for shit like this, for they
Yeah.
overextend or they fuck up, and then just start. Yeah, I think
and
I
you just
killed-
start cleaning up.
Yeah, I think what do I build this guy? I think I built profane, right?
Yeah, you
I
do.
really like that item. I really fucking like that item.
Yeah,
like
I've
I
been liking
really
it
like
second
it.
too. Uh,
I almost kill him too, I think.
You actually
Oh,
do.
and
If they were
yeah.
actually fighting with you, you guys could have killed.
Yeah. Yeah, I fucking love that item, man. I really do.
Yeah, me too. The damage feels insane on it.
Yeah, yeah, I definitely like it more than opportunity for sure. I feel like opportunity doesn't do much
Yeah, it doesn't do
now.
as much. It doesn't feel like it's as impactful as like profane did for
Nah.
sure.
Mm-mm. Profane definitely. And that the AoE is fucking great.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we just fucking lose everything, man. Just absolutely
Yeah.
balls deep, everything just fucking lost.
Yeah, this one's definitely cooked.
The
Um,
whole fucking thing.
yeah, man. I mean, definitely the early getting behind so much is what fucking sucks against like as Lee Sin. Like, you should never really be behind that many camps
Yeah,
as like
no
Lee.
kidding.
Um,
Yeah, you would say it's like the most important part of the game is just to play the early game as
well,
clean as
honestly,
possible, or
yeah, yeah. I think levels 1 to 6 is super, super. Just like making sure you don't get behind. Um, and like sometimes you're gonna get behind on farm, and that's fine, but you should at least be ahead in kills or something.
right.
Because like your champion's literally designed to win the early game.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Because once it hits mid game, it's like fuck, man. I'm already in the red zone, and then late game, it's
Yeah, like I
you guys
think
are gold
just
players, so they don't know.
yeah, exactly. It's just yeah,
I feel like we could have killed Zed there, maybe if I would have safeguarded and then queued, because then the Q would have landed.
yeah.
But either way, it's just the whole thing.
I think it's a
I
good look
troll.
here. It's a good look here, and this ends up working out huge for us. But it's just like, um,
I just had to capitalize on more mistakes like that throughout the game. Just play it slow
yeah, not as
and
like,
keep having
like
them fuck up like that. So we just come back into the game, I guess.
and it's like a big misconception on Lee that it's like you have to make a play when you don't have to make a play. You know what I mean? Like you feel like
Yeah,
just
for
because you're
sure.
Lee Sin, you have to make a play or you have to do something. And like a lot of people say the same thing, like, oh, like I played a game this morning and I was like up 40 CS on the enemy jungler. I had first drag, first grubs. Like I was shitting on him, but my lanes were losing, and they're like saying, "Oh, perma farm Lee Sin, blah blah blah." But like the enemy Viego had absolutely no impact on the game, and I'm up 40 CS and had both objectives. And it's not that's not a me problem that my lanes are losing. It's like it's my lane's fault, and they're just kind of looking for cope to blame someone. Um,
Yeah, I deal with that a lot actually, a lot. I know this is a new account and all, but I've been dealing with that a lot where I will actually be ahead of the enemy jungler like that, exactly like you said. For scrubs, first dragon, maybe even a
yeah,
couple kills, but because my lanes are doing so poorly, they'll just start flaming the shit out of me.
yeah,
Saying perma farm and yada yada yada, no presence.
yeah,
How
and
do you deal with
it's
that?
dude, it genuinely is just like a cope thing. Like, I think my friend Attention said it best, where it's like people will only like blame and blame other people because like they're playing poorly. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like if you're playing fucking amazing, most times you're not gonna blame other people. But like if people are like not playing well, they're more inclined to flame other people to kind of like push blame off themselves, and it's just like a
hmm,
reflection of how they're playing. So just mute them. Like I had people bitching the whole time, and then I like you
just
just
like bait
mute
them.
and just keep
You
playing.
just bait them and stacking kills and just pushing
Yeah,
your Z.
just keep playing your game. Don't listen to them. Like just fucking mute them. Keep playing your game. Keep doing what you think is the best, and that's all you can do. If your lanes suck and they lose and you guys lose because of it, it happens. Like you cannot win every game. I even if I play in this elo, I'm not gonna win every game. I'm gonna lose some games. Like regardless of what I do.
Really? Or is it because of the nature of the champ? Because, man, I see some Smurfs, man, and they be winning like 40, 50 games in a row until they hit
Well,
like diamond. And I'm like,
yeah,
shit, man.
exactly. But it's just like it's not it's not it's not like 100% in your control. You know. Like I
Yeah,
could play
yeah.
amazing, but everybody on my team could go 0 and 20. There's only so much
Yeah.
that you can do. If you just play your best every game, people start
Yeah.
flaming for stupid shit just like their opinion doesn't matter. You know what I mean? Like they don't play your role, they don't play your champ, they don't understand how it should be played or how to play it. So
Hmm.
like just mute them and focus on your shit. That's what I've been trying to focus
Yeah.
on more lately.
Yeah.
And if like, dude, if you're up farm up objectives, like you are playing jungling properly. Like you are jungling well. Sure, maybe you don't have like 10 kills on Lee Sin, but like that's just as much of a lead as 10 kills on Lee Sin and having early objectives
Yeah.
and being up in farm, right? Doesn't mean that getting 10 kills on Lee Sin is bad. Obviously, that's what we want, but some games it's just not there. Like every lane is full
100%.
HP or not gankable or there's no like
They're
plays
just
to be
bad
made.
laners. Just bad laners
Or
in
there's just
general.
bad
Keep
laners, yeah.
fucking dying. Yeah.
So it's like you'll have lanes get solo killed 4 times and blame the jungler, and it's like, dude, the enemy jungler hasn't even ganked you once. How can you blame me for it?
Yeah.
So it's just
Yeah.
like stupid people. You just need to mute them and just like do your thing.
Yeah,
Um,
I feel like that triggers me the most because they start with their stupid ass. Oh, jungle death, let the jungle death, and it's like, bro, the jungler is fucking 0-5. He's
yeah,
so
yeah,
behind. He's 2 levels below. Like, what the fuck are you talking about, jungle diff?
exactly. That's it. Exactly, bro. Exactly. Okay, let's just look at Lee Sin full clear.
Yeah, for
Like
sure. Yeah,
you can
that
definitely like
this is
polish a lot of it. Like I don't think mine
yeah.
is as like to the T as it should be. Like mine can definitely improve, but you should definitely aim for like latest like a 320. I think.
I see. Should I
Um,
double smite? I usually save smite just for the crab, just in case, like, you know what I mean.
um,
I always try to save it for the crab, but I
you
mean,
can. I mean, it's
um,
up to you. Like, if there's no rush to get at the crab, like you're already on time and whatnot, then yeah, save your smite.
but
But
honestly, I mean that would actually be pretty cool. If I can get there like at 3:15, I'd probably make a play or something before the crab.
yeah, exactly. You could gank top or mid or whatever.
Yeah, yeah.
So you could do it like the Raptors start one. Just make sure
That's
you're only
usually
ever
typically what
hitting
I do.
the big one
The big one.
because you don't
Yeah,
need to hit any other ones.
yeah. I fucking troll every time and
I think I just hit the
and
wrong
hit
one.
one of them.
I think I just hit the wrong one. And then yeah, you skip this, you Q, you smite in between. There's like other ways to do it. I know there's some people who like will start on red or something.
Hmm.
Just let the pet finish that one off. Pull this way. And we'll look at the blue side as well, like the blue side start.
Yeah, I've been trying to look at like in between the lanes while I'm doing all this shit too. So
Yeah, yeah, that's good. Like if you're just like blindly autoing,
yeah,
just hit your F keys for sure. Like, mine's on like 3, 4,
yeah.
5. I'd just be hitting that right now.
Oh, okay. No, I leave them on the F keys, but yeah, for sure. I because I've been watching you stream and I've been seeing you do a lot of that, so I'm just like trying to kind of mimic that, you know?
Oh, 100%, bro. F keys are so nice. You
They're
get used to them
yeah.
as soon as possible. So
Yep.
then here you pull the wolf so that you get a double E.
Oh, okay. Okay, so what I do is I actually kite it towards the Gromp. I hit Gromp, and then I
Then now you do this.
gotcha.
So now it's like 306, right? I mean, this is a
Yeah.
double smite, but
Holy shit. Oh shit.
so it's
What
like
the
three.
fuck?
That's 317, and I probably made like a couple issues or a couple mistakes.
Holy
Whereas
fuck.
like
Yo, I
here,
didn't know that. Yeah.
yeah, like if you
I'm
can
here
do it,
I'm here fucking hours in practice to it, man. Like, what the fuck am I doing wrong? What am I, you know what I mean? But that's because I kept going towards the Gromp. So the reason why I went towards the Gromp was, well, I don't know.
you went wolves to
Could
Gromp.
that be done? Could that be? No, no, no. So like towards the end, you know, like how you, yeah, yeah, yeah. Towards the end, how you kite the wolves
Yeah,
to the blue.
yeah, yeah.
What can you accomplish the same with?
Wolves to the Gromp.
Um, yeah.
I don't know actually. I
because
get it. It's
because
to
I
keep the next sequence, like, but
well, it's on top of that. It's like I usually kite the blue towards
oh, the crab. I see.
the crab. Yeah, so I'm like right there.
I
That's how I
mean,
hit
I
330.
don't think it will pull that far because
Yeah.
you can never hit the Q you hit from here to here to pull the wolves around. I've seen someone also go like an E start blue and it's really fast. But reason being, I think is because the E is like 1 second shorter of a cooldown than Q.
Does more damage too, right? Or it does the same, about the same.
I think it. I mean, I feel like this should do more damage. Looks like it does about the same though.
Oh, okay.
Because E is 112.
You
Wait,
don't
why
have
am I
items.
dying? Oh, I don't have items.
You
Thank
don't
you.
have items.
Wait, what if when I
I made that
restart?
mistake one game too. I fucked
Oh,
up
when
and
you
I
restart the game, it doesn't. Okay, it doesn't do that anymore. But,
yeah, yeah. And it also resets the timer, which is pretty cool.
yeah,
Because
I didn't
before it
used
did it,
to. Yeah,
yeah, I really like that because I had to exit out. Like I
yeah,
said, I
it's so
practiced a
annoying. Yeah,
shitload of time just in the practice tool trying to get like my clear good, you know what I mean? But like holy shit, that makes a lot of sense.
yeah. There's like little like things you can do to, I guess, like speed it up. And there's a
Yeah.
bunch of different
So
like clears too.
so while you're here at Blue, that brings me to my next question. When is
Yeah.
a good time to start Blue if we're on this side of the map?
Um. Honestly, I don't really like starting blue, but that's just kind of a personal thing. Um.
Yeah, I don't either. I genuinely don't either. The only thing I can think of is possibly like try to get to bot as soon as possible and
Yeah.
and get like a gank or something, right? Because you'll also end up having a longer timer of the red. So that's the only thing I can think of. But like where I want to end up, you know, towards the end of the cycle.
Yeah. I would say if it's like if you're gonna full clear towards bottom type thing. Um. Like if it's like a non-aggro bot lane, like maybe enchanter bot lane where there's not really much kill pressure.
Like on your side
Um.
or the
Yeah,
enemy
like
side?
on either side. Like let's say it's
Oh,
like
okay.
I don't know Soraka
It's
versus
like a
Sona.
fucking snooze fest is pretty much what you're saying.
Yeah.
If it's a fucking snooze fest down there, just go in there and be a party pooper and just fucking
Yeah, like I would just probably full clear down, but I almost always start red after, it's just
yeah.
because I think it's just a much better clear. I think this should come around. I'm not really the best at the blue side clear, but we'll see. Like my blue side clear could really use a lot of work, but it was still 313. And like
Yeah.
that's much quicker than the red side clear. 4 seconds quicker. Then it's like maybe you have opportunity to gank here or gank mid before
Right.
or whatever. And like
Right.
crab isn't even spawned yet.
Yeah, because I feel like don't get me wrong, I love starting red. Like no matter what side of the map I'm on, I usually start red, but the thing is sometimes it's like fuck man, like I'll start red. I'll end up top. Top
Yeah.
is a fucking snooze fest or whatever. Like last game is a fucking Malphite against a Shen,
Yeah, I
right?
got you. And then you're like, oh fuck.
Yeah, then what the fuck do I do with this, right? Instead of like I could possibly. Well, here's what I do typically. So I'll do a red side start, full
Hmm.
clear, right? If there's no gankable lanes, of course. So like when I do this side of the quadrant, I look to see if there's a gank either bot or mid. If anything's
Yeah.
overextended.
If
If
not, you go
nothing,
top.
if lanes are put, yeah. If lanes are pushed, then I full clear top, and then after I full clear top, or actually from our last coaching session, I don't do that anymore. I just check the top lane to see if it's gankable. Then I'll just
Mm.
skip all three camps and just go straight top
Yeah,
gank,
yeah, good.
and then go back to farming. But if I can't, I'll just full clear, try to get scuttle crab, and then walk back to my
The
By the
Raptors
time
here?
I get all of that, I go back to Raptors
Yeah.
and Krugs, and then I base.
Yeah, yeah, that's good. It's a nice path because then you get level 5 and then
Yes.
you're pretty strong
Yeah.
for
So
first
I've been
crab
trying to
clear.
do that like consistently. Yeah, I've been just trying to, of course, every game's different. There's different factors, but that's been the standard that I've been
Yeah,
following for the
I'm a
most
big
part.
fan of like Raptors into Krugs red, and then exact same thing. Look for anything here. If there's nothing, like if you can't invade or not a matchup you want to invade, I just go finish top, take this, and I'll take these two, and then I'll base and like path towards.
I, I've seen that you some games you start Raptors, and then you just like invade straight into, and I've tried copying it a couple times, and it's funny as fuck because I just go in there and they're taking their grump, and I smite that shit
Yeah, you
and I
hard
kill
win.
them. Yeah, but I only do that for like, I don't know, like Karthus players. Typically just like players like Karthus.
Yeah, it's
I
really
can't
only
think of
like
any.
a full clear like champ cheese. That's what I
Like
usually do.
which champs are good for that other than Karthus?
Uh,
Brand too. I do
yeah,
it with
Brand is
Brand. When I
good.
see
Like
that Brand jungle.
Zyra's good. Like Hecarim is good. Honestly, it
What
works for
about
like every champ, but
Morgana?
there's some champs that like will actually beat you level 2. So it's something to.
Like Warwick,
Yeah,
Udyr.
Warwick and Volibear will fuck you up level 2. I never do it
Yeah.
to them. Um,
What about Udyr? How do you feel about Udyr?
Udyr I think is actually fine as long
Because
as he
that
doesn't
fucking
have like
tiger's.
empowered ability.
Yeah, that tiger fucking hurts, man.
Yeah, yeah. Well, like yeah, any sort of full clear weak early game jungle like Lilia, Amumu,
Mm-hmm.
doing like if you know 100% they're here, even if you don't, like doing Raptors level 1,
Yeah.
and then you
You
just
still get
go
the
and
top
you
side.
take these two camps,
Yeah.
like
Yeah. Yeah.
they just get fucked in their full clear if they have no
So
idea.
so if they're not there, let's say they're doing their top clear, right? You
Yeah.
get Raptors. You take those two camps. You port back.
I would probably look for bot gank, or I would just walk to my bot side after. Because like you have to think about if he does, let's say it's like a Mumu for example, and he starts Raptors.
Right.
He starts Raptors. By the time he does Raptors, you're already walking to his blue. So then he's gonna go and do I don't know, let's say Krugs. By the time he's done his Krugs, you're already like almost done his Grump, and then he's gonna do
Mhm.
this. Unless it's like Karthus, who's like really really quick. Like some champs like can get close to matching you.
Yeah.
You should be able to take like Raptors blue Gromp by the time they're like hitting wolves. It's like they'll be
So
hitting wolves and you'll be just finishing blue most likely.
so in low elo it'd be I mean the cheese is just it's real, right? So
Yeah,
in low
it's
elo
huge.
I should be looking to do that with like champs like that I know that I can fight.
Yeah, that you
Regardless if they
hard win.
start
Yeah,
bot or top.
yeah. It's like
Because
if
my problem is that it's like I'll show bot and then the fucking jungler knows that I'm bot, right? He
yeah,
knows that I'm bot, and then he goes and takes my entire fucking bot side. And because I'm bot, I didn't take the wolves. I could take the rest of my bot side, my red side, but I didn't take wolves. So now I feel like I'd be like a camp behind. You know?
okay. So what you're saying is you'll show like after this type of thing after you take these
Yeah,
two,
yeah, yeah.
and he'll
Yeah, if
just
I
go
go
and
gank
take your
bot.
top side. That's
Yeah,
what you
yeah,
mean.
exactly.
Uh,
Yeah.
he shouldn't know unless it's warded. But even then, it's like um
So if I okay, so I guess what I'm getting at is or I'm not understanding, but what you're saying is that if I take these two camps, right,
yeah.
he should be at wolves almost.
Yeah, he should be at Wolves.
Oh, okay, yeah. So that fucks him completely then. Oh, okay,
Yeah,
never mind. I was thinking that he'd still be like near the red side, so he just walk straight to
yeah,
my top side. Oh, okay,
yeah.
okay,
He
okay,
should
okay,
be
okay,
at
okay.
Wolves by the time you're like finishing blue.
Gotcha.
So
So
he'll
then if
finish
I just go
blue,
and
and
gank bot, yeah, then he just
yeah,
yeah, he's
I think
fucked.
there's like
Oh yeah.
5 to 10 seconds. So it's like you'll finish blue, and he'll still be finishing Wolves.
Mm-hmm.
So if it's like
Mm-hmm.
a champ you hard win or has like a weak early clear, you can kind of just wait in the blue
Just wait
bush.
and fuck him up, yeah.
But if like you don't have prio, then it's perfect time to just like walk behind bottom like this, and then
Yeah,
you
because
just
he'll still
you
be
gank
level
from this
3
way.
and yeah, yeah,
Yeah, he'll
yeah.
be
And
level
he'll still be
3.
level 3.
He's stuck on bot side. He just finished Wolves. So then you gank bottom here. And then what you
Yeah,
can do
it's
is like
perfect.
if it works out well, instead of like going back to these camps, you can just kind of base and then go here cuz like he has nothing to do. He has nothing to do if you just ganked bottom and took his bot side camps. So the next thing he's gonna think is, okay, Lee Sin didn't take his blue buff. Let me go
So
like walk to
skip.
his blue buff.
So skip the red and the Krugs.
Yeah, it just depends if like the bot gank works out or not.
If it doesn't, then just take it. But if it does, then just go straight to your top side.
If there's no bot
Base
gank,
and go back.
I would just like walk back into my, like, let's say you take his blue Gromp, like
Yeah.
your wave is pushed in like this, you just walk
Yeah.
back to your red buff.
Right.
But then you
right.
have
But
to
if
think. You have to think like, okay, what is? Let's say it's an Amumu. What is Amumu gonna do? Like, is he going to potentially invade me here, or is he gonna just look to take these camps? So I would just take my red buff and then just walk the top side after,
just straight
and
top
just
side.
and skip
Gotcha.
this, yeah, and just defend these,
Gotcha.
because then, like, even if he does
He's
try to
gonna
take
be
your blue,
mad.
he's gonna be fucked. Yeah, he's gonna be
He's gonna
majorly
be
fucked.
fucking mad. Yeah, and he's gonna wanna, because they tend to do that. Like when I invade them, they'll like look really hard to take camps from me now because
Mm.
I've just pissed them off. So
Yeah, they don't
yeah,
know how
I
to
mean
deal with
that
it.
makes sense. Yeah, yeah, for sure.
It's
Yeah,
also
shit. I
like,
don't even know how to deal with it either. Like I honestly, I don't even know how to deal with it.
well, it's
I
also
just try to
like,
take their camps.
you're playing around vision, right? So Amumu has to. It's essentially like you're not showing, like because
Hmm.
he doesn't, like, yes, he knows you took these two camps, but he doesn't know what you're doing now. So he doesn't know that you're gonna look to like immediately run top. So he's gonna think that he can do it, but if you show
Hmm.
up top, he's just fucked. Whereas like
Yeah,
you're kind of
but
just like
so
playing a step
uh,
ahead in a sense.
right, right, and I mean it does. The whole thing makes sense. Now, is it worth more to kill the Amumu in his jungle or gank bot if it's a gankable lane? And what I mean by
Uh,
gankable, it's like
I'd rather
we
gank
should be able to get
personally.
kills.
Yeah, I'd rather gank personally, but um,
It's more advantageous to.
yeah, because it's like you've already taken these two camps from him. If you go and you kill his fucking
Mhm.
bot lane, like he's actually just fucked. Whereas like most times
Oh
he'll
yeah,
probably
yeah, because
just
he's
flash
already
out.
behind. Yeah, he's already behind. Yeah,
Yeah,
that
most
makes
times they'll
sense.
just flash out unless it's like, let's say like you're sitting here, and their bots like push like this. Like, yes, you can gank
Yeah.
bot, but you see a Mumu walk here like half HP. Like, okay, I would
Oh,
try
then
to
I'll
kill
just
the Amumu.
fucking delete him, and then you go
Yeah,
gank
yeah.
because they're pretty far. Yeah. If at that point they're pretty far. Oh,
So like
okay.
both options are good, but like if you can kill two people, I'd rather kill two people than obviously kill the one
Yeah.
Amumu.
The reason, yeah, the reason why I asked that is because you get more XP, right, when it's a solo kill
Yeah, yeah.
instead of three people dividing the XP from
Yeah,
the
I
two
see what
kills.
you mean. Yeah.
Yeah, but that's the stuff that I like. I'm always like struggling with. Like, what's more worth? I guess I'm just probably overthinking it. But
Yeah, I think the bot gank is more worth unless the move is 100% free. Like even killing him here, it's like slim odds because he can just flash like this
you
wall or
just
some
flash
shit.
away. Right, right.
But
Yeah.
like you have to think about, like, you're also winning your bot lane, you're getting theirs behind, and you just got to move it behind. So like three of their members are behind
Mhm.
versus like only one who is already behind. You know what I mean?
Okay.
That makes sense.
Yeah, yeah, for sure. So I
Um,
should be looking for that.
yeah. So I think like for this one,
Mhm.
a lot of the mistakes just came down to like understanding jungle matchup. So
Mhm.
we didn't know how fast Zed would clear.
Mhm.
Didn't think about what Zed's win condition is. I made a tempo. Where the fuck is that? We also didn't expect our own tempo in the case that we tried to contest that crab here instead of just
Yeah.
taking Gromp and basing. And then B, we looked for an invade after we already got so much off that dragon play and we're on 2,000 gold.
Just
Um,
being too greedy.
yeah, just trying to take too much. Um,
It's kind of like
uh,
when they you have those bronze games where they will take an inhib and then like they just need to go back and then
yeah,
they end
they
up
just keep staying.
overstaying it
Yeah.
and then they just
Um,
give away their lead. Yeah.
Forcing to should do is look for a high percentage. So I think that was kind of like the main things.
Yeah.
Without like I'd say just practice your full clear. Like try to get it close to like what I had, like 318, 312.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah.
and then like actively like look at your gold as you're playing. Like okay, if I base, like what do I get out of it, type of thing. Like do I
Yeah.
get my first item? Do I get like 1,000 gold spent
When
on the map, type of thing?
for basing, like for the first clear, I guess. How much are we looking at typically, like to base normally?
I mean, ideally you get pickaxe and a pink ward, but most times it's 2 longswords and a pink ward. So about 800 gold,
Okay,
800
so
to
800
900
is
gold.
is optimal. Yeah, because sometimes I don't have shit. You know, like I don't know, I'll
Yeah,
get invaded or whatever, and I'm just like, shit, dude. All I'm gonna buy is one fucking longsword.
yeah.
You
I
know.
mean, I guess after the Gromp, like you didn't really have much, but
Hmm.
yeah,
Okay,
just
so
getting that
pickaxe
extra
at
sword
least,
on.
at the very least, to get a pickaxe if we
Yeah,
can,
or 2 longswords. Sorry.
or two longswords. Yeah, that's what 700.
Yeah. Uh, so that was kind of the main takeaways from this. Yeah, that
Yeah,
level 1 is that fucked us really hard.
yeah, yeah, and then and
Um,
I don't want to do that anymore, to be honest. I feel like in this elo, it's just not. It's not, unless we have like fucking a whole team right there, and then we have like a Morgana or a Blitzcrank
yeah,
or something. I feel like I just it's not worth it,
it's just like
in my opinion.
yeah, over force invade for kind of no reason.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, no, I just I don't know. I feel like because they're gold players, plat players, whatever. They don't really. It's different, like in your elo, they know what the fuck they're doing.
Yeah.
Um,
Well, for the
they
most
know how
part.
to capitalize on it for the most part, is what I'm trying to say. Um, but yeah, I'm just not. I'm just gonna steer away from that.
Yeah. Cool, man. So yeah, I think that's kind of the main takeaways from
Yep.
today's session, bro.
Awesome.
Um, Thank you again for getting some coaching. And I hope it helps, man. I'm happy to
Yeah.
set up some more in the future if you want to.
Mm-hmm.
But give it a good shot for the next like week or two. See how the new
Yep.
season treats you, and you're on your way, brother.
Yeah. For sure, man.
Cool.
Will do.
I'll send you this, okay? Right after I hang up the call.
Sounds good.
If you have any questions, just feel free to DM me, bro. Okay.
Yep. For sure.
Okay. Cheers, man.
All right.
Have a good weekend,
Thanks, bro.
bro.
All right. You too. Bye.
Peace.